So preseason interview, boys cross country with two seniors, Liam La Croix, senior captain, Jayden Pillard, senior, going to be captain on the track team, state champion, by the way, not a big deal. But guys, we're right back in the fall season. Summer's ended, school's about to start. How excited to get right back to work, being with your friends and getting back to competing?
I'm really excited. Use the summers to train, definitely going out for runs every day, and now it's nice to spend time with the team. So building that community.
Absolutely.
I think it's great as well. Definitely good summer training wise, and it's great to get started in senior year. I'm looking forward to the things to come.
Absolutely. I mean, I see you guys working hard already, and this is Friday of the first week, so you guys have been going at it, all week and really getting right back in the mix. And Jayden, coming off of the spring, we got to talk about that. So, I mean, one of the things that stuck out for me when we were covering some of the track and field was 400 really is your sweet spot. And then when you add a couple friends in the mix too, like what a team.
Yeah.
How rewarding was that state championship for you guys? A lot of hard work, but then also on top of that, how much of momentum have you brought from that into this season and just the season ahead you have for cross country, winter track, and then spring track as well?
I think just to speak on the point of the state championship, it was definitely an aha moment that we had. I'd been on the track team for 3 years prior to that, and the first 2 years were kind of shaky. We had some seniors go run in college, but we didn't really have a sense of community. So I think last year we really built a sense of community in our team with Tino, Charlie, and Roman. So that was definitely amazing. And just right now, the momentum we currently have Roman on the team. We got him to run cross country. May not like it, but it's necessary. And then Charlie and Tino, they're all doing their work. So.
And how much do you root those guys on? Different season for them, different sports season for them, but still part of the team.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be at all the football games with Charlie and Tino. We're just running with him all the time.
And Liam, one thing I noticed last year we had Tony and Henrik on the podcast, and we were talking about culture and track and field as well as cross country. Very much a family culture, and very much still is here. How important is that for you as captain? Really making sure that you guys are having fun, you're enjoying it, and you guys are just a family out here and chasing after some big goals.
It's incredibly important to me. I'm just trying to do my best to make sure that everyone, especially newcomers to the team, are feeling welcome and feeling like they're part of it, and just want to stick with it and keep going. Because I think that's the key, just creating a positive environment around it. I think that's going to just help the team more, honestly, even more than training ever will.
Kudos to Liam, actually. He's been amazing captain so far. We're currently missing a captain, Owen Kochi, but we'll see him soon.
Owen, one of my street mates, Fisher Street, proud of Fisher Street, Owen. So shout out, Owen. Last question, want to ask something about some fun hobbies that you guys have. So Jayden's Bakery, is that the name, or are we changing it? Jayden's Dough. Talk a little bit about that. How fun has that been for you on the side, and and really enjoying that?
I've been doing this since COVID, 2021. So started out in necessity. My mom wouldn't really want to buy me any food, so I just have to make some stuff and make my way. Selling it to friends, family, and hopefully to you someday.
Absolutely. We'll have to put the logo social media account up on there. I'll find it. And then Liam, very involved in the music and, having some fun on, a hobby and potentially a career as well. How much do you enjoy that in the off season or off days that, for some downtime?
It's been a big part of my life and everything. I've been in several bands over the last couple of years. And I've been playing guitar since I think midway through 6th grade, I want to say. And this summer, me and my good friend Charlie Goodman, actually, we've had a folk band called the Baker's Dozen. Actually, we've been
full circle.
Yeah, of course, just performing at some open mics and everything. And we're gonna keep going through the school year, I think. So it's been a good time.
Also, got to give a shout out to our guy Henrik over there. Been battling some injuries, the last year. So how important has he been? Even though he's not out there right now with you guys, eventually getting him back out here healthy. But how important has he been? Obviously a brother. Guy who's always been positive, fun guy, like, even with him not, here currently, running in the mix, are you guys feeling his presence on a day-to-day basis?
I would say definitely. Henrik's definitely one of the most influential people on the team. Even though you may not see him running out there, he's always here in every practice. During the summer when I'm here training by myself, he's here. So very shout out to him.
Absolutely.
I would say the exact same thing. He is the morale of the team. At the end of the day, he's just a huge inspiration to everybody. His work ethic is really unyielding, despite the injuries and everything.
And fantastic analyst too. How'd you guys like that during the springtime when he was on the microphone calling the races and whatnot, giving us the tips? He had Snapchat open up because that was the fastest updates. You know, where would you rate his color commentary 1 to 10?
I would give it a 9. I really appreciate him shouting out my business at one time. I remember it was 100, and he was just shouting out Jayden's dough. Make sure you go buy. So I appreciate that a lot, Henry.
And then Liam, you 1 to 10. What are we ranking Henrik?
I'm gonna have to give it a 10, honestly. I mean, just super, super great commentary, very in touch with everything. So just also, and helps to have someone who knows the athletes and is up to date with everything in person.
Totally. I didn't know much, so we were off to a good start when we had him kind of leading us down putting the train back on the tracks.
Right.
But guys, thank you so much for the time. Very much looking forward to the season, covering the 2 home matches, and we'll see if we can get out on the road as well. So we best of luck, and I'm sure we're going to see you guys out there, and let's bring home another state championship. I think there's plenty of room left there at 200 in Hatton.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Of course. Thank you so much.